welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I'm your Premier Yarn host, Jennifer. I got some new yarns in my hot little hands. I placed this order before Christmas. I placed it around the same time as Ross from Smell Great Guy, so he got the yarn before me in Wisconsin, and I'm 5 hours from Premier. So, I don't know how that happened. That's how messed up the postal system is right now. However, I'm not going to complain, because I don't care. Anyway, if you want to see a review of some of these yarns, you can also check out Ross from Smells Like Yarn on YouTube. I will link him below as always whenever I mention him. I did not hear what he had to say about this yarn because I didn't want to see the yarn before it actually came to me, so I chose not to watch his video. But I'm sure you can get a balanced opinion between the two of us on this yarn. So with that being said, you guys want to see what I ordered? This yarn is new on Premier's website, and it is another limited release yarn, meaning when it is sold out, it is gone. It is finite. It is done. You will not see it again. So I do not have an affiliate link for this yarn. This yarn was purchased by me, for me, for the use of me. So let's get started. I'm trying to figure out which yarn I want to show you guys first. I've opened the box and I've only actually felt two of the yarns that I have showed, or that I'm going to be showing you. I have not opened because everything's in plastic little bags. Some of these yarns are clearance yarns and some are limited supply, limited time yarns. So two of these yarns I'm showing you is actually from the Rossetti yarn brand, and I will show you those first. I believe these are clearance because maybe they're being discontinued. They're not new yarns, but I still wanted to try them because I like new yarns to me. All right, so first we're going to start off with Rossetti yarn. These were all purchased on PremierYarns.com. This is Rossetti Yarns Cinema. This is a bulky weight number 5. It is 100 grams. I'm going to show you the label because I have a hard time when people read to me, so you can read it yourself. 70% wool, 25% nylon, 5% cashmere, 100 grams, 109 yards, bulky 5, hand wash, dry, flat. And this is from the Rossetti yarns is from the Universal Yarns side of Premier, which they are sister companies. So I got it in these two beautiful, beautiful colors. The white is white sand and the blue is Caribbean or Caribbean, however you say it. And no, that is not a filter on my camera. It has really got a beautiful halo on it like that. It's like got its own soft focus. This yarn is soft. It's so soft. I love it. This is beautiful. This is the Cinema. I don't know if the way Premier does their receipts is they do the regular price on the receipts and they don't always do the sales price. So what I paid might not necessarily be what's actually on the receipt. So for the Cinema, it says $7, but I know that I did not pay that. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to open the website so I can give you up-to-date, accurate information. And yes, I realized I should have had the website opened before I started the video. I have no excuses. I was unprepared. I got excited. I wanted to show you guys some yarn. It's not my fault. It's a little bit my fault. A little bit. So what are you guys doing today? Scarlett is opening the squeaky door. She wants to be a part of everything until she's not. She likes to come in here and stare at the floor because during the day, it's actually getting dark outside right now. During the day, Scarlett likes to come in here and stare at the reflections on the floor of the light shining through my bird feeder. And she realized there's no light in here, so she doesn't want to be any part of it. Okay, I guess I did pay $7 for this. It is $7, normally $10, but it has cashmere in it, so I mean, it's worth $7. I've paid more for this yarn, with this type of yarn. Regularly $10, it is on sale for $7. It's beautiful, it's soft, and I'm going to tell you this. If you're very careful, you can dye the white yarn. Just saying. But isn't that pretty? So that's the cinema. All right, next. Oh, we'll do the Alaska next. Alaska. This is Rossetti Alaska. This is normally $7 a ball, and it is currently on clearance for $2.99. Yeah, rip the tape. Rip the tape. I got it in the colorway. Well, I should probably tell you about the yarn first. This is very pretty, very fluffy. This reminds me, it's a little more fluffy, but this reminds me of, and it's not, it doesn't have that metallic thread running through it. This is almost like the, oh goodness, what is the name of that yarn? It's by Premier. Hang on, let me look. I can totally like see it in my head. It comes in a ball like this. I was just talking about it yesterday. Where is it? Anyway, this is again the Rossetti, so it's a part of the Universal section of the sister company of Premier Yarns. And I am Allure. This reminds me of the Allure, except the Allure has like a chain thread running through it, that the blue color actually is like a darker color blue, I believe. I had some, I don't have it anymore, but yeah. So this, it feels like it. It's very similar. This is 44% acrylic, 26% polyamide, 15% fine merino wool superwash, and 15% alpaca. It's a 50-gram ball, 246 yards, and it is a lightweight number 3. And it is hand wash, dry flat. It is beautiful. It reminds me of some of the yarn that I got from a subscriber that was more of a turquoise color, but it very much has that same feel to it. It's very soft. And I got it in the colorway. The color, this is Frozen Pond. These colors are so beautiful. And I totally have the idea to knit with these. So this one is Peach Puff. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty darn accurate. Gray is Silver Moon. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm sure you could crochet with this. I think if you're gonna crochet with this, I would probably use a bigger hook than what says to give it like a lacy. This is Fairy. This is so pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, that smells good. I love the smell. I think this other one is Fairy too. Yeah, I got 2 Fairy. 2 Fairy. I say Icy Pond. Frozen Pond. I done forgot the names already. Silver Moon. Oh, those are so pretty. Peach Puff. Look at that. Oh, you guys, I love this kind of yarn. So pretty. So pretty. The only thing that I can say bad about this yarn is because my hands are dry still. I think they're just going to be dry forever now. Ever since I had that rash and that breakout on my hands and discovered I have eczema, I just constantly have little picky pieces of skin on my fingers, so it sticks like Velcro a little bit. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. These are so pretty though. So we got that. $2.99. So pretty. And then we have this is Rio, Premier Rio. This bad baby is 608 yards. It is Says it's a medium number 4. The actual yarn itself is probably a 3 weight, but because it has all the fluff on it, you're going to treat it like it's a worsted weight yarn. So you're going to use a bigger hook than you would use for or needles, whatever, for this type of yarn. Just because you want the fluff to not be compressed and jammed into little tight stitches, because that defeats the whole purpose of working with this kind of yarn. Is this not beautiful? And it is so soft. Oh, okay. 608 yards. Premier Rio. 46% acrylic. 44% polyester. 5% wool. 5% of alpaca. There's everything you need to know. Hand wash. Lay flat to dry. This color is spring green. This retails for, I think, $7.99. It's so soft. I just fell in love with this yarn when I opened the box. It was like, I was not sure. Because I have a hard time with fuzzy yarns. You know, fuzzy yarns, like, are sometimes difficult to work with. I will give you that. But if you like to work with fuzzy yarns, you're not afraid of a yarn like this. Oh, it's so luscious. It is so luscious. Oh. I was having a relationship with it earlier when I first opened the box. It was like, oh, I was making all the kids rub it on their face. I don't know. I don't normally like green. Yeah, I don't like green. I don't usually go for green, but lately I've been really, really into green. And do you see, like, it has aqua and like a tan goldish under thread underneath all that fluffy green. This would be such a pretty shawl. Actually, this would be a pretty anything. Oh, it's so pretty. Yep, that's pretty darn accurate to the color. My camera is doing fantastic picking up colors lately. But I didn't just get it in green. I had it in pink and purple too. Because I'm ready for spring. I don't know about you, but I am ready. I'm ready for springtime. I know winter just started. I don't care about that. I very much like warmer weather. This color is cotton candy. That's definitely cotton candy. Every way you could possibly, that is cotton candy. And then the purple one is wisteria. And that's so pretty. And see, the wisteria and the green have like that turquoise under thread. I would totally put these together. But also, the pink has purple under thread. And no, I don't think that's an official word. I just made it up right now. I would totally put these together in a project. But what would you possibly need? 600 times 3. I'm not making a sweater. I'm not doing it. Isn't that pretty though? I can make several shawls out of these 3. Easter is coming. Oh, I love this. I didn't think I would like this as much as I did, honestly. I was not sure. Because sometimes you look at yarn on the website and you're like, I don't know. I just don't know. And that's exactly what happened. Did I tell you this is $7.99? But it's 600 yards. So, with that being said, I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like that. And then I had it in my hand and I was like, that is so pretty. I would buy this at the store. And you know that I'm cheap. So $7.99 is a little bit pricey, but I would pay that. I mean, I did pay that. But if I felt it in the store, I saw it in the store. Oh, you guys already know. You already know. If I don't like a yarn, I tell you I don't like it. I tell you. Or I don't show it. This yarn is another fuzzy yarn. This is very much like that yarn, except this is a bulky instead of a number 4. And you can see that it is definitely a bulky. This is so pretty. I know a couple of my girls out there that just love purples. And we got more blue purple and a more pink purple. But this says midnight blue, but it is reading to my eyes as more purple. They're not pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. And again, these are giant balls. Look, a Mickey Mouse. Okay, so this is Premier Fez. This is 464 yards. Now for a bulky yarn, I'm going to tell you this. That is a lot of yardage for bulky yarn because bulky yarns usually come in like 100 yard skeins. Definitely not almost 500. There's all your specs. 73% acrylic, 15% polyester, 12% polyamide. Bulky number 5. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. This is the color. My eyes are really bad. I need my glasses on. I don't have them on. This is terracotta. And I normally do not like the oranges. I'm just going to say that. But this one was calling my name. I don't know why. I just think it's so pretty. I think because it's got that glitter streak running through it. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to make out of this, but I might just rub on it for a while. And again, this is so stinking soft. It is so soft. And it smells good. So we got terracotta. The more pinky purple is deep purple. You see all the sparkles running through there? It actually shows up more sparkly away from the camera, which is crazy. Isn't that beautiful? I love this so much. And then the midnight blue, which reads to me as purple, but it probably is just midnight blue, but I'm seeing it more as purple. Unless I put it next to this and then it looks blue, but if I'm looking at it by itself, it looks purple to me. I guess it does look more. Yeah, but to my eyes, it's showing up more blue there. Okay, do you see this purple right here that I'm seeing? It looks purpley to me. Either way, it is gorgeous. And I just, blue, purple, doesn't really matter. I just think this is absolutely stunning. I could see probably crocheting with this. So I might crochet and knit with it just to try it out and see which I like more. Because like I said, it is very fuzzy. It is very fuzzy. But it is so soft. Oh, and this is $7.99. But it's a bulky and it's almost 500 yards. So you can make a shawl out of one ball. And a shawl for $7.99, I'm going to pay that all day. So that is what I got from Premier. And what was super cool, this is the first time, oops, I dropped some on the floor. This is the first time I've ever ordered from PremierYarns.com and gotten a catalog. I get catalogs from Hirschner's like all the time. And I've never gotten one from, I'm trying to pick up the yarn I dropped, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. This is the first time I actually got a Premier catalog, which I think what I'm going to do in a future video, because Premier Week is coming up, is I am going to go through this with you on camera, and I have most of these yarns in my stash, real talk. I am going to go through the catalog, show you the yarns in person, so you can know what you're looking at when you look on their websites. I know that I have a lot of individual videos out there to where I show you the yarn when it comes out, but I don't expect you to go through and do all that. So I think I'm going to try to plan for it for next week if I have the time to go through my stash and dig all these out. And we're going to do a flip through. I'm going to show you the yarns because I have this, I have that. Show you what I have, and we'll go over some yarn stuff, some yarn products. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything, but I really, like, you know that I love Premier. I have loved Premier. My channel started with Premier yarns. I love other yarns as well, but Premier is my, like, go-to company. And I talk about it all the time. So I figure, why not do a video showcasing these yarns? I do not have the Sophie, but I think I didn't get the Sophie because it looked really, really fuzzy. And it actually looks more fuzzy than those yarns that I showed you on the website. So I was not interested in that. But I usually don't like fuzzy yarns. We're just being real. Yeah, see, I have everything on this page. I have all those. So I think that's what we're going to plan in a future video. I hope you will join me for that as well. I hope you enjoyed this yarn porn. I'm going to start doing the schedule a little different on the channel. I want to feature yarns from Premier on Fridays now. So not just Yarn Porn Fridays, but Premier Yarn Porn Fridays. How many times can I say yarn porn in a video? I think that is something we're going to try to do in the future. I'm trying to get a lot of things done right now because it's the new year. It's a lot of things over here in Cinnamon Stitches land. And we're trying to meet some of our goals. By the way, I totally frogged an entire shawl that I had. It was halfway done. It was in this yarn right here, which is Premier Puzzle. Frogged it and started a blanket because I want a knit blanket by the end of the year. So I started it and I already have this much done. That many rows. It's like 10 rows. It might be 15 rows. But it's going to be way bigger than I planned because I followed a pattern that was for worsted weight blanket, and then I made it bigger than that because I want it to be big enough to lay under, you know, because I'm a big girl. So we'll see how giant this blanket comes out. But I have 6 balls of purple here, and I have no problem like interchanging them. And I also have more puzzle up there, so it's probably going to be a stripy blanket. I don't care. It's going to be scrappy, but it's going to all be puzzle yarn, and I'm so excited about it. I have not put it down almost all day. I'm so excited. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me for another yarn haul, yarn unboxing, Premier Yarn video. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.